What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Alvin Jet, better known as Top Notch Bartender here. And this is Conversations with a Bartender. Look, man, tonight, y'all, look, I'm excited, I'm geek, I'm energized tonight, y'all. I'm geek. Yo, I got my man in the building, my man, Mr.Moe. Mr. or Mo, whatever you want to call him, I guess, as long as it's Mo. You know, I got my man in the building tonight, y'all. This is going to be my first interview. I wanted to start off real special. He is my homie. He is my brother. He is my people, you know, but he's doing real big things right now. So I kind of wanted to let everybody know, put the people out there on it, you know what I'm saying? So he can put you up on game, let you know how he done came up from here to there and everywhere. So in between, you know what I'm saying? So this is what it is, man. So this is Mr. Moe. Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
In the building.
What's good, my man?
I don't know, but if it's conversation with the bartender first, I'm gonna need a drink. 2, we come bearing gifts.
Okay. See, now we talking. See, look, he coming correct. He correct. We gonna look. He coming bearing gifts. We got the SCG clothing line here.
Everything I do is SCG. SCG is the Society of
SCG clothing line.
Gentlemen. You see?
I appreciate that, Mr.
Anybody that's handling their business, doing their thing, taking care of their kids, all of that, that is somebody I call an extraordinary gentleman.
I appreciate that. Look, see,
we rock with a chosen few.
We're gonna get all into that right there. So
we'll talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that. So, Mr. Moe, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, but you still ain't get to that drink.
I'm gonna get to the drink.
When I get to the bar, I expect you know.
Okay. I tell you what, man. That's what I'm gonna do. So look, y'all, for y'all that don't know, Mr. Moe is a Tito's vodka drinker. I've been trying to get him out his usual, but
I'll try.
He's used to it.
I'm off the Henny now.
So look, tonight, y'all, I'm gonna make him a little special drink. You know, it's a classic drink, a classic lemon drop.
Okay.
All right. So it got the Tito's in it, a little bit of sweetness. So this is how we're gonna do this thing. All right. So we're gonna start out with our handy dandy mixing tools. You already know how we're gonna do that. Shout out to my man E. Terry that came through and gave us the audience in the back. My man E. Terry in the back. We're going to give it up for my man E. Terry.
That's how we're going to do it. His interview coming. You got it.
Hey,
yeah, he's coming. He's doing things.
So, look, shouts out. You already know. So
he's doing things.
Just be looking forward to it. Look, so this is how we're going to do it. We're going to get the handyman dandy mixing tool. Lemon drop. We're going to start out with some shit, man, look, I ended up finding some elderflower syrup, lemon syrup. Y'all know about that. So we're gonna try the elderflower lemon syrup, and we're gonna do that first. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna take this half an ounce of elderflower lemon syrup. We're gonna put that in our shaking tool right there. Then we're gonna get us some.
Oh, so you teach
lemon juice. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you everything. We're gonna put up some fresh lemon juice in there, so you can take this back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? You can take this back to the crib.
You just go rewatch the video.
Yeah, well, that's all we're gonna do, man. So how everything going, man? How everything going?
Everything good. Work good. With everything going on, I'm also a full-time truck driver, y'all. So you gotta pay that insurance. Till everything blow up to the point I need it to, that's what we do right now. The wife good, the kid good, it's just us at the crib. Everything good, my life is, I can say great right now. I can honestly be great.
That's right now.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what we like to hear. So now we're gonna take us a little bit of simple syrup, just a little bit, because I just had some elderflower syrup. So we'll take some little bit of simple syrup. Put in there, just to give him a little taste. I don't want him to, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how we're gonna do that, Mr. Moe. And then we're gonna take our handy dandy, we're gonna put this in there. we're gonna do us 2 ounces. We're gonna do 2 ounces on.
Light on the ice, heavy on the Tito.
Good, that's what he say. That's what he say every time. That's what he say every time. So now we need some ice, y'all. Yeah. Now we need some ice. Get us some nice ice. Put us some nice ice in there. You know. There we go. And then we're gonna shake her up. Get her all nice. Mr. Moe, what you know about that shaking, Mr. Moe? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna strain her. Wherever my strainer is. Here we go. And then we're gonna put in this right here, this nice fine coupe.
That what the glass is called?
A coupe, yeah.
Okay. Hold up. Listen, I got to learn. I would like to expand my.
I'm gonna give you a nice little garnish to it.
Bam! And it's pretty.
And it's pretty.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay. Y'all. I wish my wife was here, yo. This right here.
See? So that's how Top Notch doing it right now.
Yo, you might as well go ahead and start on the second, the third, and the fourth. We might as well just go ahead.
I'm gonna give you that. So, Mr. Moe, let's get right into it, man.
Let's talk about it. What you got?
So, look, man. So, I've been knowing you for a while. Mm-hmm. You know, Mr. Moe is from where? Guyana. So,
those that don't know, it is in South America. It is not Ghana in Africa, because people mix that up.
I've heard that.
And that's what, that's Zig.
Yeah.
So, Guyana is on top of Brazil, in between Suriname and Venezuela.
Sounds good.
But we are considered part of the West Indies. So we speak like Jamaicans, Trinidadians.
So y'all got the beautiful women over there.
Yeah, we got that complexion.
Yeah,
the Brazilians mixed in. So think about what we producing out there.
Exactly.
I don't know nothing about it. I came over when I was 5. I was raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Just being honest. I went back when I was 10, and I'm from Brooklyn. That's a total different atmosphere.
How was that experience though when you went back when you was 10 years old? How was that?
It's good to see, to learn where you from. My dad was good, so my dad he had money out there, so we kind of had a nice house, everything. But with the family members, there was still mud floors, stuff like that. Now it's something different, but I actually plan on taking my son to go back.
So how long it's been since you've been back to Guyana?
I said 10. I ain't gonna tell you my age, but it's been over 30. So it's been a while. So I go back now because I know more. In my 20s, stuff like that, I'd have probably went over there wild out, and they was robbing and everything out there. You still, it's still, still third world kind of. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So tell me about Brooklyn, man. Like, tell me about the Brooklyn life. How was Brooklyn growing up? That's like 80s, like early 80s, right?
I got to Brooklyn in the 80s.
So how was that?
And Brooklyn in the 80s was
like hip hop, like
crazy, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, the hip hop, which is funny. I fell in love with the hip hop and shit, and my pops never understood it, but it is what it is. But early 80s, you gotta think. Crack era.
Yeah.
Just walking to the store, getting robbed. I remember all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We, being foreigners at that too.
So did you have any family in New York at this time?
My grandmother was probably there first.
Okay.
We came. I know I had my aunts, my cousins, stuff like that. So there's people here already. Can't remember exactly everybody that was here at the time, but I know we came and we stayed with my grandmother. She was already established, had a nice 3-level house. In New York, it's basements, first floor, second floor.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Pretty much 2 apartments, and then you turn the basement into an apartment too. So we started off second floor apartment. My mom, everybody, me, my dad, you know, all my brothers, everybody. Once my mom died, we went to the basement. Yeah, back in.
How old were you then? How old were you?
I got here 82. Mom died 83. The year in.
That's crazy.
About 5.
That's crazy. My mom died when I was in 83 too.
See?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, Pops had to do what he had to do. He held it down, though. That's one thing I can say. Pops held it down. You know, and then we finished it out on our own. Left Grandma Craig. You know, that's not his mom. You know how that go. Yeah. Hood shit. So we went out on our own.
Sound like Pops was a
trooper. I gave him that. He was a trooper.
Yeah.
4 kids. Didn't leave us. 1-bedroom apartment. I remember it all. You know what I'm saying?
He was on the grind.
On Church Ave in Brooklyn. 96th Street and Church Ave.
Wow.
Yeah. Back then it was East Flatbush, Brooklyn. Now it's considered Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Brownsville.
Yeah.
So tell me about the music, man. Hip hop. Tell me how did New York going to New York?
Now New York.
How did that influence you with your music and the love for music with you? How did that influence you?
Came from Cool Mo D's, Slick Ricks, you know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane, like, you know.
Spit Masters.
All the old school. I started 80s, and then it was reggae first, of course. Mm-hmm. And
coming from the
islands, and then I just heard rap, and it was over. Pops couldn't stand it. I used to listen to a lot of NWA.
Shit, we didn't. Everybody, all our parents didn't like that. That NWA.
So that turned into, hey man, I can do this. Let me try this shit. So I just started writing, started finding beats.
This like what? Junior high, like high school, or
6th, 7th,
6th. Damn, so you started early.
Yeah. I was
what kind of how you was making beats?
I ain't had no beats.
So you was just rhyming.
They had well back then they were tapes.
Yeah.
Instrumental tapes. You know what I'm saying? So you found them that way and you just wrote. I tell you this, my first performance was Warm It Up Chris.
Warm It Up Chris.
Yeah, a dude, we was at the Brooklyn Recreation Center in Brownsville, Brooklyn. It was a summer program. And they brought in a producer dude and he remade the beat for me and he remade beats for everybody else. And it was just a show that they were doing for, I hate to say it, but we were like the bad kids and we went to the summer program. But I ain't gonna lie, like I was one of the bad kids. I got in trouble.
At least you was in some type of program.
Right. So I was learning, you know what I'm saying? And they when I did that performance, the reaction just was like, I could do this. You know what I'm saying? They take it serious.
Motivation.
Yeah, because I had the type of parent that was like, you know, hey, hey, study your books and go to school. You know what I'm saying?
Most of us did.
Which was good. You know, it taught me other stuff. But same time I learned from, you know, the other influences too.
So while you was coming up, did you play sports? You do anything else?
Yeah, all day long. That's all we did. Coming from the islands, I tried all that new sports. Baseball, I played baseball, football, basketball. I did not play any type of organized sports until freshman year of high school. And I made the football team.
What position?
Tight end.
Okay.
Actually, no, freshman year I was a receiver and a free safety. Then I got bigger as, you know, my sophomore year, everything like that, tight end and a defensive end. And when I got to varsity, that's when I was tight end and defensive end.
No looks, no college looks. What's up? You didn't have no dreams like everybody else to go to college.
Then, you gotta think, I had the dreams and everything like that, but honestly, I had a couple good looks.
What you
like a Hampton?
6'3", 6'4",
I was 6'2" coming out. I was 6'2", probably about 215 high school, which I thought I was big, fat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was All-Star game, you got the black colleges, the stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The good looks. You know what I'm saying? Decent looks coming from Brooklyn, but it was not the same back then as it is now. You didn't get the exposure. Now you got the YouTube, stuff like that. And I don't know. I was supposed to go to California to play JUCO. Pops couldn't afford it. Like, yo, I can't get you back when it's time to come back. So I didn't go.
So what you what you do, like? So what you do after school?
Ended up going to Kingsborough Community College for a minute. Definitely probably a half a semester.
It was jerking off.
Listen, man, I was fucking tripping. This is when and I'm gonna be honest. We being honest today, right?
Exactly. This conversation.
This is when I discovered my man went to Norfolk for a semester, came back and introduced me to what we call weed, marijuana. So you gotta think about it.
Man, I gotta get my hustle on for right now.
No, not that. No, he introduced me to the smoking part.
Oh, to the smoking part.
We'll get to that part.
Oh,
yeah,
the smoking part.
The smoking part. So we would end up when he finally came back fully, because I tried it twice when he was in Norfolk. He came back one time. I think I didn't inhale. I did the Bill Clinton, whatever. I didn't inhale. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get high. But the second time, we were going to a party in the Bronx. I could never forget the club, but SNS was playing.
SNS.
Yes, DJ.
So, SNS.
This is my first major party. I'm probably like 19. You see what I'm saying? This is my first major party in life.
Yeah.
And this is my first time drinking and trying weed at the same time.
Wow.
And boy, was that a
You went on the road.
What? Yo, I took the car. We was going over the bridge trying to get to the Bronx. Fucking car was floating. I'm out the window. They laughing at me. I went in that club, and had the greatest night ever. I don't remember nothing, and it was a great night. I didn't care. You balled out. Didn't worry about getting fucking fights or nothing. It was a great night. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. I discovered that, and once that happened, it was like, all right.
What you gonna do?
I just played a little rec ball here, chilling. Then my pops got me a job, fucking doing cable and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was doing that for a second, and they actually offered a position to come to Raleigh.
So that's what I was about to ask you. Like, so how did you actually end up in Raleigh, North Carolina?
That was it right there.
Man?
As a fucking
cable guy. That's a minute from New York, Like,
listen, we fucking got offered to come down. I didn't come the first time, but a couple of the other dudes came down. They came back talking about, we be at the colleges with all of us in our 20s and shit. Yeah, all of us 20, 21.
Colleges, come on. That's what we at in North Carolina, baby.
And we got this, and we got our own crib, and I'm like, so me wanting to get out of Pop's crib, like, this is bullshit. I got to go. And I think I was 21, about to turn 22.
Oh, so you was just like, it's time to go ahead and make moves. Time to be on my own.
Shit.
Let me do my thing.
Packed up my cable truck, and we drove the cable trucks down. Yo, packed up my little closet, you know what I'm saying? In the room I shared with my two other brothers, because they was gone by now. My oldest brother was out the crib. It was me and Pops, and we was going at it. This nigga was like, if you don't come home by 10 o'clock, I'm locking the door. I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking 21. I'm not coming home by 10 o'clock.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Shit, I used to stay out.
Not at 21.
Stay in the streets, son. So I got down here, like, I packed up my shit. It was I think, $125 check in my pocket, a gas card from the company, and $50 cash.
That sounds like some goddamn just get out of prison.
Got that. I was getting a check that week though. You know what I'm saying?
So you was good.
And they had us set up for 3 months in Morrisville.
Nice. If you don't know what Morrisville is, that's the nice part of town in the Triangle area.
Listen,
you know,
from the projects in Brooklyn to
Morrisville.
We
moving on up.
Yo, what? I danced in that crib, and my man was like, "Yo, what room you taking?" I said, "I'm taking the master with the garden tub." Like,
You don't even know what to do with
yo, I come from Roaches, nigga, in the project.
So now you just looking for you headhunting now. As you get your spot, I know you had to be headhunting.
Yo, we had the boys was here, so they brung chicks the first night.
Oh.
Now, what they brung was terrible. Listen, I'll be honest, it was terrible. And I'm like, coming from where I'm like, I kind of got some standards.
Yeah.
So I just was like, all right, man. So I hung out with the shorty they brought for me. We ended up just being cool because she was terrible.
Well, things get better. Things got better.
Here's how things got better. When I finally was just, first of all, when I got here, there was a big ass snowstorm. We were trapped for like 5 days. I didn't know they shut the fucking city down when it snows.
That's North Carolina for
you. We go to school.
That's what we do around
we work right when
we stop everything.
We up here and we still walking through to get to school.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
So I really don't mean to stop you.
What you got?
I want to make sure you good with your drink.
I told you to mix it. Y'all heard me say mix it up.
I want to make sure you good with your drink.
Yo,
so now you go ahead on and finish the story. So go ahead on. So you good.
So we get here, snow. We trapped in. We get out. They take me to the college. Take me to Shaw University. They take me to the St. Aug's. We ain't really get to Central yet because that's Durham. So I start seeing what it is, you know, college girls. That's all y'all doing. We college age, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's how we got better.
You got St. Aug, Shaw, North Carolina Central. You got Carolina. You got Duke. Yeah. You got Peace.
You got all of them right.
Okay. So you have a little selection of colleges and
right down the road a little more. Greensboro. That's only about 45 an hour.
Yeah, so you was loving that.
So it was loving that. College, state. So we was just partying, going to these parties, and that's how it got better. You meet new girls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm married now. I can't talk too much. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. All right, little ring.
So tell me, man. So how you get into the music thing? So I look. This is what I hear, man. I hear you was a DJ, or you still a DJ? You an MC?
Okay.
You know. So how did you get into the music scene in Raleigh? Like, how did that happen?
Because I was one of those people that believed if you didn't try, you're gonna regret it in the long run. So rap wise, I think I felt I could do rap. I did a show at Shaw University when I got down here, right? And this dude approached. It was me. Well, I did it with me, Smiles. I don't know if any of y'all remember Smiles, my man Smiles. And 3 chicks.
Okay.
Oh no, we did the show. It was me and the 3 chicks. And this dude approached us named Raydell James.
Raydell.
Virgin Islands. And he was trying to start a label. So he was like, yo, the crowd loves y'all, da da da. You know what I'm saying? I want to rock with y'all. And then he brung in Smiles, and he also brung in my man Fire. And we ended up, this dude ain't really had no money. He ain't had shit. You know what I'm saying? The man was nice with the making beats. He was nice. And he played everything. He had a keyboard, played all the instruments, played them in Virgin Islands, so he brought me little of what I like into it, because I'm from the islands.
Okay.
So he was like, yo, we're going to go down to the studio and record. He took us down to...
So you about to sound you a little geek, like, yo,
something about to happen. I still was...
I'm just doing it for fun, like, right now. Yeah.
Right. So it was, he took us down to UNC... UNCG. Charlotte, ain't it?
Yeah, UNCG.
Yeah.
UNCG, that's in
Charlotte.
Greensboro.
What's Greensboro?
Greensboro?
It's in Greensboro.
This one is Charlotte.
UNCC.
UNC Charlotte.
UNCG in Charlotte.
UNCC, yeah. Charlotte. UNC Charlotte.
Yeah.
Okay.
UNC Charlotte, yeah.
So we went down there. He took us to the Midnight Madness, right? So we went down there to watch because he had a homeboy that worked there or went to school there. And he was a music, like major or something. So he had access to the school studio. That's when we recorded our first song for this motherfucker.
What was the song?
Called Deja Vu Records.
I
don't remember the song. Nah, but I remember when I recorded the song and when he mixed it down, everybody came back like, "Yo, you sound like LL Cool J." I was like, "Oh nah."
Oh, so you was on that soft mellow tip at first?
Yeah.
You trying to be smooth.
No, but it came out that way. It came out that way. That wasn't me. But it happened that way. So moving along, Ray ended up, I think, I ended up moving in with the motherfucker because I was really trying to do this music shit. And we did a couple more songs, but everything started falling apart one day. Everybody started realizing he ain't had the bread. I stuck it out like, I'm gonna fuck with you because I like your beats and it rocks with the way I like the flow. We was recording at Hazardous back then. We used to go to
Hazardous Records.
Yeah, shout out Shice, D.Y. Nasty, all of them.
D.Y. Nasty, I think I went to school with D.Y. Nasty.
Yeah, he went to the Hall. He went to the Hall.
Shout out to St. Augustine's College University.
Shout out to
Big up.
St.
Okay, big up.
Shout out to St.
Big up.
Shout out to because when I attempted to go back to school, I attempted to go to Shaw. So shout out to Shaw. Shout out to the football team because it didn't work out for me. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, fucking with Ray, she was going good. Ray ended up doing an album. Now Ray got me into some shit. We did a show in Greensboro. Opened up it was a big reggae show, West Indian shit. And because he was writing the album and I was helping him write it. Reggae and rap mixed together. And I was on a couple of songs with him. So he somehow got this shit. And we out there open up with T.O.K. These big reggae artists now. Sean Paul. The after party. We in the fucking VIP sitting at the same table with Sean Paul. Passing the weed, shit like that.
Oh, so you feel like I know
23 years old, yeah. Like shit might be good. But Ray ended up, shit just went foul. I ended up helping him with that album and everything. He ended up going back to the Virgin Islands. I don't know what happened. Matter of fact, the lawyer chick he was fucking with at the time, I guess shit went bad. He just couldn't live out here.
So did you pursue another avenue with your music, or did you
I went on my own. Started doing open mics, shit like that. Ended up fucking with this crew called 18 Wheeler.
18 Wheeler.
Yeah, shout out to 18 Wheeler. Shout out to Marvel, R.I.P. Mr. Mitch, R.I.P. Shout out to all his girls. Do you remember Diggs, Omar? You know Diggs, Dreadhead. You know who he is when you see him. He be at all the parties too. He came to my birthday party. But Diggs, I think, was married to one of Mr. Mitch's daughters or messed with her, got killed with her. And he was out there. But yeah, ended up messing with them. They got me into a couple of things, couple of shows too. Cat's Cradle opening up for Garris One.
Okay.
Zoom at 119.
119.
I think it was 119.
Downtown.
I don't think it was right at the time. It was 119. Cat's Cradle out in fucking Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
I was Durham.
Shout out to Cat's Cradle. I used to go to
Cat's Cradle.
Mad shows, fly shows at the Cat's Cradle all the time. I don't know, of course, COVID, no more shows right now, but
nothing.
Look, it was live shows, man. Shout out to Cat's Cradle.
Shout out to Cat's Cradle.
So look, during this time, were you just focusing on rap, or were you also messing around with making beats at the time too, or you just?
No, I didn't. I tell you the truth, I ain't fuck with beats until I got older. Like when I was not even rapping, doing shit no more. It just was like, yo, let me just fuck with this shit because I've always liked it, and somebody showed me how to do it now, and I just was like, well, let me just fuck with it.
So with the rapping, did you really did you dive into it and kind of wanted to make it your profession, or did you just want to do something like you know, on the side, or?
I signed a contract with 18 Wheeler, and you know, it's typical. I signed the contract when I was young. Story. We're not gonna go through all of that because there's some good people over there, but there's some not so good people. You know how that goes.
Yeah. That's the industry.
Yeah. So what that got me into was partying at a club called Club Black Tie. Terry, you already know.
I already know.
Yep. Shout out Skills, all of that.
Shout
Terry,
out Terry.
Nice parties.
Black ties.
Top notch.
Shout out Top Notch, we here. I hosted an open mic, and the owner came to me afterwards and was like, "Yo, the crowd is asking, are you hosting next week?" And I said, "No, I wasn't supposed to." And he was like, "I need you to host again." And from there, it turned into, "I want you to have your night."
Okay.
Wednesday night, I remember it.
So he gave you your own night.
My own night. I said, "Fuck it,
So
we
you
gonna do
supposed
college night."
So if it's your night, what you do? What did you do? Like you rocked the crowd. You was the MC. Like
I was the promoter. I guess. At that time, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. He just said, "Yo, people like you, they want to come.
So they want to rock with you.
So can you do something on Wednesday night?" I said, "Fuck it, yeah." Well, I just used to get all the college girls in there and just. At that time, the streets took over. So I had bread. So it was, I'll get the first girl to get on this stage, $500 and she show me her titties. Shit like that was what I was doing.
Gotcha.
So so people started coming up. Then I started doing dumber shit. I'm gonna throw a toga party this week.
Okay.
And they came out in their sheets and fucking, and I just was like, wow, like, with t-shirt contest. And they got up there, you know, trying to get the whole, you know, a regular girl out the crowd to twerk on stage and show a thong. It started working. And it just blew up to the point where this man was like, every time I walked in the club, he was like, "Go get the mic."
Oh, so he was loving you because you was bringing them heads in.
Threw me a couple of dollars in there. Yeah, like it was just go get the mic.
Yeah.
I think this was our day era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because when I started on top, they was doing their thing. Terry and them skills. And then after that era, I came in. Then came the Bully and all them other.
Okay.
Shout out to Bully too, yo. Shout out Black Tie Bully. I think I gave him that name. I don't remember Bully, but you let me know, nigga. Cause I think I was like, yo, you the Black Tie Bully, nigga. You in here.
That's what's up. So look, after the rap world, after all of that, so what happened? Like, what you got out the game, or you still got your hands in the game a little bit? Like, what's going on?
All of that right there was on when I was out there. I had no job, shit like that. I went from coming down here with a job, went from doing cable to working at U-Haul because the cable shit went sour early. Oh, I ain't tell you. First of all, when they put us in Mooresville, right, we threw so much parties and shit that the fucking complex kicked us out. A month after we got here from New York, right? Right. So we got mad, and this is beyond years, so y'all can't fucking get me. We done took the washing machine out there.
See, that's the thing.
New Yorkers,
that's the New York shit.
I'm sorry.
So
don't act like you look fucking Goldsboro.
Don't. Shout out to Goldsboro. Shout out to
Goldsboro. Shout out Raleigh, Durham, all them dudes. But yeah, so we ended up, getting kicked out, all that shit. Came down here. And maybe I'm getting off track, but where the fuck are we right now? Like, maybe I'm wavy, but...
This is Conversations with a Bartender.
Listen,
this is what we do.
I'm here to get wavy. I'm not...
This is what we do.
The conversation is extra. It's the drinks.
So we talking about, like, post-rap
and all that.
Post-rap.
Okay,
like,
post-rap was... My connect got knocked the fuck off. Be honest. I'm a Jamaican boy. Shout out to fucking Jamaicans that go do their thing. Shout out to them. He got knocked off, so the game went sour. crib got knocked off for 18 P's.
So you was really heavy. You was kind of, doing it really heavy.
For a minute there, if you bought some weed in Raleigh, it might have been from me.
Okay.
For a minute.
Okay.
With the Jamaicans. Let me say that, but I was...
Yeah.
I ate good.
Yeah.
So, after that, shit went down. I also had a kid.
That changed the game.
Oh, fuck the game.
That changed the game a whole lot.
Yeah. I had him and it was
everybody.
Like, you got knocked off. I can't get knocked off next. It was done. It was pretty much done for me.
So having the kid made you just kind of sit down and reflect on what you needed to do, and
I wanted to be around.
Yeah, you wanted to be around instead of
So
what did you start doing? What was the plans you started putting in place for that then? To change things.
I kept I got a job, $10 an hour. It's fucking trash.
Let's go to work.
Yeah, and I had money stacked, and then when he got knocked, I had to take care of some shit. So it ended up being some people, his people, the upper people ended up just rocking with me for a second, but that went bad when the crib got robbed, and I just cut everything. You know what I'm saying? So I took the bread I had and moved over my fucking son's mom. The worst mistake.
Oh man, baby mom.
I was trying to be right. Look, just for ladies, I was trying to be the that dude, do the right thing. But once you realize it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, look, I'm gonna take care of everything. I got the bread. Let me do this. You stack everything you got. This motherfucker ain't stack shit, son.
So you was.
So
kind of like taking care of everything.
Yeah, when I ran, and now this is my son and her daughter. So when I ran out, it kind of was like, yo, all right, what you got? I got shit. Now she might have, but she wasn't gonna tell me probably.
So at this time, are you still doing any type of music, or
I'm still
working.
I'm still going to the club and being recognized as. I could still get on the mic when I felt like it, but it wasn't I was trying to be a working dude, and I had survived off the money I had, but I ended up, when shit went sour, and the job was bullshit, I ended up calling up somebody I knew, another Jamaican dude, and nigga never did nothing to nobody. My man, I apologize to this day, getting like 50 things from him, and only paying them back for 25. And I regret that shit in life. He was a good dude.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. This is real conversations with a bartender right now, whether y'all know it or not. You know what I'm saying? So we getting real deep here.
Only because I knew he wouldn't come get me. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew it was that type of dude. He wouldn't come get me. So that got me by for a while, where I ended up finding Discount Tire.
Discount Tire.
You know how long I was at that motherfucker.
Discount Tire was good though, wasn't it?
Good to me.
I mean, what did you with Discount Tire? You kind of gained a lot with Discount Tire.
Discount Tire got me from. I went in as just a nigga changing tires, just trying to just be like, I gotta work because my son, no more of this hustling shit, and I still had some of the money that I got from. Yanking my man, getting him. So Discount Tire turned out 2 months. They ended up making me an assistant manager.
Oh shit, we rocking and rolling now.
Rolling.
Okay, now I can see myself doing something else.
Right, and I'm still trying with baby moms to have this family shit. Right? And then I realized it wasn't gonna pop off, B. So one day I'll be real with y'all, man. I went to sleep and I prayed. I said, God, if I ain't supposed to be here, when I wake up in the morning, please give me a sign. I woke up and something said, get the fuck out of here. I went out that day, told my boss I ain't come to work. Went out that day, looked for an apartment. Found the crib. Nigga said it wasn't going to be ready for another week. I went, got my shit, and went and slept on my homegirl couch for a week.
Won't he do it? Look, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Shouts out to the man. Look, shouts out to the man. Won't he do it?
He understand my language, but shit, he don't bullshit. He know.
Won't he do
But
it?
that was it. And once
That kind of changed things for you.
once I
kinda
got out
opened up.
there, man, shit was a struggle because of course, motherfucker anyway hit me with child support right away. So, and they was hitting you, boy. Shit,
They got that manager position.
Right.
They saw that new income.
I was making more than her. Yo, they was hitting your boy where I was like, like after all of it all, like it was like, yo, I can't survive. And they looking at me like, well, and I'm like, but wait, I got my kid 3-4 nights a week. I went to my barber one day and I'm talking about my scenario. He's like, yo, all you gotta do is file papers, $150.
So he gave you some game.
He gave me some game, some knowledge. Shout out my barber Will down there, GQ Cuts. Shout out GQ Cuts, my man Jay, he the owner. Cool. Then my boys Charles. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the game. I went down there and filed my shit.
That's what's up.
They was
Took
like,
control. You took ownership. Took
yeah.
control.
Yo, we got some rights, fellas. Just letting y'all know, game. We got rights. But went down there and
When you don't think things is right,
joint. I filed for joint
do what
custody.
you gotta do.
Yeah, I filed for joint custody. And we went to fucking mediation. It didn't even make it to court. We went to mediation because they offer you mediation or they offer you, if you don't make it in mediation, you go to court. So they offered me mediation. We went to mediation and she actually agreed. It surprised the shit out. She was like, yo, he's a good dad. I can't deny that. He can have joint custody. I said, yo, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? But it worked out. And now I got full custody of him. He stays with me. He's 15 now. He's with me. Just letting y'all know. Shout out to the motherfucker. That's what I call an extraordinary gentleman. We take care of our shit. Clap it up. You know what I'm saying? Handle your biz. You know what I mean? So that was that.
So
now, wait, no. Listen, B. You're going to have to press pause, B, because I got to use the bathroom. Listen, you can keep that on the tape and everything. I don't care, but press pause. Yeah. Now, this, hold on, son. Let me get it for you there.
Alright, so we back at it. Look, man. We back at it. So, I done got me a drink now. I got me a nice little aside. So, I had to get me a nice little drink. I didn't let my guest drink a drink by himself and not get a drink. So, I got me a nice little aside I'm drinking tonight that my man introduced me to that I'm really liking.
Speaking of which, these lemons.
So, I'm about to fix Mr.Moe another drink. But continue on. Tell me about the after music life, the after hustle life, the after let me get a job, the discount job. I done left baby moms. I got custody. Like, tell me about that life. Cause right now, I mean to cut you off, but right now, like, you married and you kind of like just you know. So
listen now, I've been on my own for years. Like,
tell me about that.
After baby mom, I ended up getting my crib, nice little 1 bedroom. You know how that go. But like I said, you know, I was broke. So Connect got out, and Connect actually made it back to America. I don't know how, but those that seen Shotters, that Shotters shit is real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Train, however way you gonna get it, you got here.
That Shotters shit is real. They make it back. You know what I'm saying? So ended up me and the Connect moved into the same motherfucking complex.
Wow.
Like I could walk out my back door and his crib was right there type shit.
Y'all was really,
I wasn't.
Y'all was really messing.
I told him I was, you know what I'm saying? But at this time I was still on the child support and everything. I ain't got custody yet. So, you know, I used to, you know, I took 1 check and I had to, you know, make it shake for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I survived when I was paying all that child support. Then my crib caught on fire.
Oh yeah,
you
crib caught on fire.
You used to come to that crib.
I remember.
We used to cook out in the yard.
Cook out in the yard. We had the workout bench. He had the
everything
workout
in the middle of the.
Damn, that was
in
fucking...
the middle of the living room
shit,
with the
that was
workout
11,
bench.
12 years ago. That was a minute ago.
I left Baby Mom's 2008,
That was
9.
That was a nice little minute
'cause
ago.
it
Yeah.
I was only there a year. And we used to have a fun ass time. I had the studio. We had a fucking
Yeah, studio. Yeah, we had all that.
Man, that crib was crazy. Take it up there, bartender.
You already know.
Oh shit! There you go.
So you moved.
So
you
I
had
ended
the
up.
fire.
Remember we had the
You had to
fire.
start, so that means you had to start all over.
Listen, remember the fire? My son was with me. And I'm looking at him because the fire started. Remember, I had that
That's
couch.
dramatic.
I had that couch on the back porch.
Oh yeah.
So I also had that stalker bitch at the time. I thought the bitch threw the firebomb on the couch in the back of the house.
Look,
Yo!
look. For those people out there, look. If you want to say stalker bitches, you know you doing something crazy yourself to have a stalker bitch. Okay,
Yo,
so.
listen. You ever had a chick just tell you when you like, listen, ma, I can't fuck. No, you don't mean that. You can't fuck with me. Leave meals at your door. You get off work, son. You get home. It's a plastic bag with a fucking plate of food. My pops told me better than that.
So,
I'm not eating that.
So how
good
did
food.
you get rid of the stalker bitch?
I had to I called the police. Everything. It was bad, yo.
So do you think she the one who contributed to your fire?
I don't know to this day because they was like, yo, somebody. The fire people said it was a cigarette that lit it. I didn't smoke cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, what you mean, sir? I said, that couch was filthy. Didn't nobody sit on it. It was back there because I ain't had the fucking...
Yeah, nobody sit on that.
Take it to the dump. Yeah, that shit
yeah.
was dead because it was just dead. And he was like, yeah, it was a cigarette.
Wow.
I said, this bitch lit my shit up. Like, cool. When I bounced out of there, I ended up having to stay with my baby mom's for a month till I found the crib.
So you had to go back to baby mom.
Fuck, that was the worst, yo. On the couch for a month, like, this is bullshit. I never wanted to need that motherfucker again, but it happened, And shout out to her holding me down. Shout out to that. So then I found Miss Ruth. Shout out Miss Ruth.
Oh, Miss Ruth was the landlord
Of my townhouse.
Yeah,
I was in that bitch for like
Ruth.
10 years.
Yeah.
Miss Ruth came in and said, I gotta clean the place up, but you can have it without even checking the record, anything. And I said, man, you ain't gotta clean nothing. I'll do it all myself. She said, if you do that, I'll charge you $600,000 a month.
So that was like a new start for you.
For a townhouse? Shit.
New start,
new everything. I could
new
afford
everything.
it.
It was good.
You know what I'm saying?
You had that discount manager money.
I was doing good. Everything was rolling. Still probably burning it down here and there. And then I started fucking with my man. I'm not gonna say your name because I love you, motherfucker. But and I took a charge. And, helping them motherfucker out, I took the charge. It was all good.
Yeah,
Did what I had to do.
Game sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a game.
So fell behind a bit. Let's say that. And Miss Ruth held it down.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just pay me back 50 extra a month. Whatever you gotta do until you can pay it back. That's why I was there so long. I owed her and I wanted to pay her
So
back.
you got everything back.
Yeah. So and
during that time. So is this the time? Have you already met your wife?
You went through this stage with me. You was there.
Oh.
This is years of. You remember the tellies?
Yeah.
You remember the short
Yeah.
the dreads.
Yeah.
I went through a lot of bullshit, and I actually met my wife now in 20. I met her years before we actually got together.
Oh, okay.
She was a customer of mine at Discount Tire, but when I approached her, she hit me with the I got a dude. I hit her with the I will tell that motherfucker he lucky. Holla. You know what I'm saying? And she ended up one day calling me out the blue, like, listen, my number about to change. And I'm just like, why would you tell your tire guy that? You know what I'm saying? So we ended up just chit-chatting. She said...
Okay, so she put it out there for you.
Yeah, and then she was like, Yada yada yada. Whatever. I was like, don't you live with dude? She was like, no, I got my own place in Raleigh. Game over. That was it.
It was it.
It's on. So we started chilling, talking. She had dudes still, but he was a piece of shit. Motherfucker came to my job, everything, type of
Oh, so you had drama.
I wasn't no drama. I'd have beat his ass. But it was easy, just like, look, my man. You gotta tell a nigga, like, look, you're not mad at me, sir. This is not me. This is her. You got to be mad at her, but I'm not gonna let you do nothing to her.
Yeah, you had to put your foot down early.
And they used to call my phone late night. And I was just like, look, my man, I don't give a fuck what you do, whatever. I'm gonna keep fucking her. That's what I told him. No disrespect, my man. I'm sorry, my man. No disrespect, but
Shouts out to my man. Shouts out to my man.
Shout out to him too. You know who you is, motherfucker. But I wasn't. It was just, that was my people. Like, we was cool before anything else. So it was like, shit. Like, I can to this day still tell that motherfucker anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll judge me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean?
You rock.
Yeah, I rock with her hard. So, shit went, when I moved into the townhouse, it was just whoredom for years. And then ran into Shorty, and it was like, fuck it, man. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It was a struggle in the beginning.
You left the townhouse, and now you
listen.
You live in the suburbs.
Like,
you live in the suburbs now.
Because people, if your chick don't make you want to elevate yourself, you see what I'm saying? Like, ain't no sense, nigga. Like, she make me want to do better.
That's what's
she
up.
She show me different shit. So now, I be mad when I miss a day. Like, God damn, that was a good 10 hours I could have right there. You know what I'm saying? You get greedy. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Plus, it shows my son something different. Shit, my pops come down this bitch. And he like, yo, and it's the same nigga that used to tell me I was going to be dead before 21. It's because I was a bad nigga.
So it's like, look at me now.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
I'm not that type of dude. Like, I'd rather just look at it as, like, my brother. My brother just be like, yo, I'm so proud of what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what the fuck y'all thought? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all thought. I'm the same motherfucker I was when I was younger. Y'all probably just didn't understand me yet. But now y'all see me.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But, yeah, yo, life good, man. I'm having fun, enjoying it.
So all right, so we in the crib, we married, we doing good.
So now you try shit.
So tell me about now, man. Like, are you into fitness now?
Now it's all working out. Yo, don't get old on yourselves, my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's, I gotta lift weights. I gotta run that.
So that's what you're saying. So you into the fitness, working out,
got to.
Eating right.
I'm also a truck driver. I see the other truck driver and I be like, I don't want to look. And the motherfuckers be my age. And I be like, yo, I can't do it. You know how much times I tell people I'm 42, they be like, no, the fuck you're not. And I'm like, yes, I am. But because I try to keep myself, I move, man. I gotta lift weights. I gotta run. I gotta insanity. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to kill you in the motherfucking gym.
So from you working out, did that spawn the SCG fitness? Like the clothing line and all of that? Or
SCG started off as the Squad of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That's when I was rapping. Okay. Then it moved into, I'm older and I'm like, let me do something with this name. Now I'm like, let me just get a bunch of niggas that's doing what the fuck they want to do in life and enjoying life and doing their thing with their family. People that's handling their business or trying to just, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to elevate themselves.
Exactly.
You're an extraordinary dude to me. That's how I'm looking at it. So now I'm like, let me start a society. We can't be a squad no more. That's a little 2000, 2001-ish. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But a society, like, I can make that worldwide. You can be black, white, Mexican. I don't give a fuck what you are. But you can be that, you know what I'm saying? As a society. So I changed it over to that. So everything I do, I'm gonna put that SCG name on it. Okay, so there's SCG Fitness, there's SCG Clothing, there's SCG Printing. Cause I
was about to say,
do my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Print. So tell me about the printing. Tell me about what you like. What you do? Like, tell me about what you
whatever you need. You need I can print your T-shirts. I can print your motherfucking. You need decals.
So
I
are
can
you
do that.
when you say printing? I
I'm
see a lot of
screen
cats out there
vinyl
that's
cutting.
I see a lot of cats out there that's printing, but it's like you get the square box print.
Nah.
Like, what are you doing different
I do
from
vinyl.
everybody else?
I
Okay, so you doing
press,
vinyl?
Yeah, I can screen print your shit. I can put your. If you want to take your wife's image, I can black and white it and put it on a T-shirt, and it's gonna look exactly like that picture you just.
Oh, so you doing top notch type shit.
You gotta hustle, B.
Yeah, you
I don't
doing
give
top
a
notch
shit, and I work full time, but I have so many hustles. You have life hustle, motherfuckers. If you don't try when you die, you're gonna regret it. That's what I always tell people.
So
Try.
So with your printing and all of that, are you doing the printing, the fitness clothing line,
All that myself.
all of that yourself?
Myself. In my goddamn garage. Myself.
Whole
Yes.
setup.
Why would I fucking pay some? Why not? If I pay somebody, it's gonna cost me more than if I just buy the equipment and learn it myself. You see what I'm
See,
saying?
that's what you call entrepreneurship
you
101
got to
right there,
learn
people.
it yourself.
Learn it yourself. You do it yourself. You'll definitely succeed in life. But you gotta know your craft before you even try to even start things. Learn your
Teach
craft
yourself
first.
a bit first. As long as you know the bare minimum, the rest won't come. Because you're going to want to learn more. You see what I'm saying? I started off with a heap. You remember when I bought that motherfucker? Like, yo, we're going to buy a heap. We're going to do t-shirts. And then we was like, we don't want to do the box shit. And we was like, we need a vinyl cutter. We bought the vinyl cutter. Then it went into fucking the screen printing shit. And I was like, I don't want the basic one color bullshit. Well, I did start with the one color bullshit. Basic bullshit.
Came a long way.
Yeah, then I done got the real shit. So it's all about
y'all see it.
Yeah. And
y'all
that's
see
that's
it. Got it
that's
upside
crazy.
down. SCG.
Yeah.
My gift.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm doing it all in-house. If you need your shit, I'll print your motherfucking shit. I'm trying
That's
to
how
do
we
it all.
doing it. Black entrepreneurship.
Got to support.
So Mr. Moe, look, man, just kind of wrapping things up. You know,
How long has it been?
I wanna. It's been a minute. So,
Right.
but good conversation though. You done
Great
gave me great conversation. But I got to ask though, what's up with that gold fucking bracelet you got on? Like, what's up with that? Explain that to me, because that thing just like that. So,
This right here is Guyanese gold. This is from my country. This is 14 karat gold. Okay, my dad handed it down. It's probably from 1970 something. Okay,
Guyanese gold.
right. It probably needs to be polished. It looks dull as shit.
That's
But
some old.
It is 14 karat.
That's some old Cuban link type shit.
Nah,
you see it, that shit is nice.
You know, for those, I don't know if you can see. If you can't see it, it does say 14K. But it's old. It's 70 something. My dad's had it for years, and I actually wanted the chain, but he gave it to my oldest brother. So
gotta spread the love.
So I got this, which is, it's Guyanese gold. It's 14 karat Guyanese gold. This is our gold from my country.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And it's just fucking crazy, man.
Man, look. So, man, Mr. Moe, I appreciate you coming through. You gave us great energy, great love, man. You know, I respect everything that you're doing. I love everything that you're doing. If you want to tell the people out there how they can check you out, you know, how they can see what you're doing, follow you, whatever.
Okay.
Let them know, man.
Hold on, though, but you promised me a funny story first.
Oh, yeah, you definitely. Oh, man. So, look, this is the thing. Before everybody leaves, they got to give me a funny drunk story. So, Mr. Moe.
My funny drunk story is going to involve my man right now. Okay? We were out one night. I think we pre-gamed at my crib, probably.
Yeah, probably pre-game.
Ended up at motherfucking TJ's, right? He went into his homegirl. Fantasia. That's the motherfucking name, right? Fantasia. And now, we chilling. Now, mind you, we is bed. We fucked up, and we in this club drinking more. That's the Henny days. I think I was just buying Henny after Henny. We fucked up. I think I'm sitting. It was at a table. We was at a table. Mm-hmm. It was the middle table. I think she was right here, and then you was right. No, you was behind me. I think you was behind me, and she was over here. And I'm wrapping it up, trying to get the number, everything, you know, going in. Yeah, man, that. All that New York came out. And then she said, let's dance. So your boy get up and try to dance. But I had on the polo motherfucking boots. Anybody that remember the polo boots, the buckle in the front, right? Strap it in. I had the straps open. So your boy stepped on the strap before I got up. So when I tried to put the right foot down, the strap was caught under the left foot. Your boy went straight shoulder face first, right? Now, granted, my boy behind me, people, I want y'all to remember this. My boy behind me and just watch me fucking roll. But I was smooth, wasn't I? I was smooth as shit. Yo, son.
I have no comment on this one.
You know, just like this, your legs up, shit. And I rolled, and I hopped right up like, so mom, you hot beside all that bullshit? Let me get your number, yeah. She ended up giving me the number, yeah. She ended up being a fucking loony, like, yo. So it was a waste of fucking time. I should just roll and embarrass myself. It was a waste. But yo, this motherfucker, and then he was like, yo, I saw you going. So why you ain't catch me, nigga? Like,
I must admit, I did see him. He was going down in flames. But he was a little too heavy for me to catch. So I couldn't. He was a little too heavy. We was already drinking. I couldn't catch him, and I let him tumble.
That was a great night, yo.
It was still a great night. He got the number, and it was a successful hit.
Listen, I know you been. Listen, another great night. I think it was that night we came up there. The motherfucker, was it the Sheraton, the Hilton? Which one was it? It was a combined party. No.
That's probably the Hilton might have been.
That was a great. I ain't gonna lie, Terry. We had stole a bottle of what was it? It just came out. The pineapple Ciroc.
Yeah.
Another
episode.
Listen, the bar. I'm gonna tell two funny. The bartender turned around for. Remember when I snatched that Ciroc? I'm sorry, Terry. It was your party, son.
That's why my bill was out.
Nah,
I had to pay for
I'm
that.
so sorry, but we was fucked up. Like, and they was like, I was. Did this motherfucker? Wait a minute. And we took it home. We never drunk it in there. We took it home. We had it for like, I think L held it for me for like months. I'm sorry, E. Terry.
I'm bleeding for him.
No. Listen, E. Terry, I'm going to tell you the straight truth, nigga. We took a bottle of motherfucking Ciroc, son. And fuck, we drunk it months later. It is what it is, bro.
You said
As long as I know with the good use, I'm fine with it.
Who held it for months?
L. Yo, L. I'm sorry I snitched on you, bro.
Who? Who you say?
His cousin. The motherfucking cousin L. The army nigga. Yo. Ain't nobody going to jail for this shit. Tell L nigga I ain't.
Hey, look, man.
Anyway, find me.
I appreciate that, but definitely tell them where they can find you, where they can see you at.
At it's THE __ SEG. That's where you can find me. That's the workout channel. That's where that's where everything is at.
So what about your clothing line? Like how can they see you with your clothing line and all that?
Actually, we're about to open it up at SEG Clothing at BigCartel.com. Give me about another month. I'm gonna launch. I'm just waiting, making sure I got all the inventory in. It's just time now to what designs I'm gonna put out first. So another month.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
That's
So,
it. Ooh, support people.
Yeah.
Come
hey
through.
man, so look, man, I appreciate everything, Mr. Moe. Check him out. He's around.
Yeah, that's a good
He's
one.
on all platforms. Everything was good.
Yeah.
Come again, check us out. Mr. Moe actually is gonna be a regular on the show.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know, we tag teaming. So I appreciate the love, Mr. Moe, for coming through, man. And I appreciate it.
We good.
Mr. E. Terry.
E.
back
Terry,
around.
back around.
Yeah,
Top
yeah,
notch, baby,
man.
top notch.
Yeah.
Shout out Top Notch Bartending. Shout out Conversation with a Bartender. Listen, I need all you motherfuckers. Nori, you know, you got the drink. Joe, Nori, support, mom. All y'all support. We in here, everybody. I don't give a fuck what you doing. Support, man, because this is some real shit he bringing y'all, man. Come on, man. Where else you can go, get wavy, and just let it all out to somebody that's cool.
Top
man.
notch style.
Top notch style, baby. Stay top notch, people. Stay top notch.
Peace out. Peace up. A-Town down.